let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I appreciate everybody having some time to join us on our QuickStart presentation for today. What we're going to do is discuss on how to leverage your training dollars towards a positive ROI with utilizing QuickStart platform. So first thing I want to do is I want to share with you our outline. What we're going to cover during this presentation is how to leverage your training dollars or your investment dollars to see positive ROI around learning and utilizing of the platform. Also, how the journey, the evolution of a student with IT training. Share with you what we at QuickStart have found and what the data is shared with us to leverage our platform to help address those needs within the organization. Then the third part is we're going to review the solutions, how with our methodology here at QuickStart, with our platform, how we could help address any IT, current and future IT training needs. So let's go ahead and get started. But first and foremost here at QuickStart, we have two key as far as components that we specialize in. We have, first of all, our vision. Our vision is to build world-class technologists. And how we do that is through our mission. And our mission is by providing a high-impact, personalized, and a customizable training. During these slides and as we go into the platform, you're going to see how we can adapt, we can change to the ever-evolving IT training needs of an organization, but also share with you how easy it is that you can work with QuickStart to address those needs. So let's go ahead and first. So here's what we want to share with you here on this slide is these are some of the logos that have looked at QuickStart for their IT training needs. One thing you're also going to notice here is that we specialize in many different types of verticals. So we are not vertical specific. As you can see, we've helped customers from banking, technology, retail, and also on the SLED and EDU side. So we bring the experience and the ability to meet ever-changing needs, no matter what vertical industry the organization's in. So here at QuickStart, we have 4 key components that make us unique. The first one on the left-hand side is the leadership. We bring over 25 years of IT training to this with QuickStart. The other component is our people. We at QuickStart believe a successful type of organization, successful partnership is when we have representatives that are passionate about helping the customers, but also we provide training to our organization to make sure they have best-in-class employees. The other component is our culture. From the CEO, Ed Sator, and on down, we believe a culture is key to any successful organization. A couple of components we believe as far as with the passion, the accountability, but also respect internally as well with our customers. The fourth component is our product. You're going to see, it's called the CLIP platform. You're going to see how this can be personalizable, but also how it could help customize the needs of the organization as we go forward with the partnership. So let's talk about a couple of trends, challenges that we have seen over the course of the years at QuickStart. What we have seen first and foremost, the training methods, they've evolved. If you look at many years ago, to get training, you had to drive to a training center and go in an office in front of a person to get the training. And then once the training was completed, you then went back to your office. Hopefully you retained all the information and then see little or no ROI from that. So we have seen over the course of the years that the ability of the students has evolved. It goes from as far as self-paced classes, online, the labs, the private events. There's many different types of needs within the organization and down to the students. And with QuickStart, as we go into the platform, we'll show you how that works. The other thing I want to share with you is the needs from the students have changed, and as far as a as far as the organization or the industry has changed with it. But I think with QuickStart and what we provide, the best-in-class platform, we are ahead of the curve, and we are changing as the students' needs are changing. And how we do that is, of course, whether is with our subscription model, but also with our ability to provide the data and the analytics from the investment with QuickStart. What you're going to see is with QuickStart, we provide self-paced courses, which are the courses you can stop, rewind with those courses, with the VILTs, the virtual instructor-led courses. So these are courses where we have specific date and times that our courses are happening, but instead of driving to a training center or try to find the location, we give our students the ability to take that training in their comfort of their office, of their home, but also they're going to be there as if they're right there with the instructor, because the instructor is a certified instructor that's conducting the training. The other thing is that what we'll cover during our presentation of the platform is the ability to connect and work with fellow students and SMEs, subject matter experts, while the students are taking trainings. The other thing is we provide is a career learning path. What we have seen here at QuickStart is most students take trainings to help them get certified or prepare for a certification exam. With our career path and what we provide, we help that student be prepared for those exams, and we'll share that with you as we go to the platform. The other thing that we provide as far as with our platform is the ability to, as far as access to those courses, the self-paced courses, but also the virtual instructor-led courses, but also going from the novice to the intermediate to the advanced. We provide that type of progression and that type of ability for the students to do that. Also, I would say the other thing that we provide is the ability to work with the SMEs to have potentially one-on-one coaching time with our SMEs, so we can provide that additional training, that additional support as the students need those, as those needs come up, right? And also what we want to do is with IT training and what we provide, the most common type of organizations we come across that we hear is Global Knowledge, New Horizons, Netcom. What we want to do is become that leader within the IT organization, and with our platform, with our value position, we can accomplish that, and we want to help our current and future customers see the value of the partnership with QuickStart. All right. So the other thing I want to share with you is what we kind of talked about already, but just more of a granular level, is studies have shown that almost 70% the employees or the students like to learn while they're at work, all right, because they have a dedicated time, they have a dedicated objective, or they have this part of their career development. What we also have seen is a little bit more than half they all learn to do it on their own pace, and that's why we provide the self-paced courses. So they want to take the extra time to review the videos, review the data, review their information. So the other, just about 50%, like to learn if and when the need is up, right? That's a just-in-time type of training, right? As we can see with this chart and with this data, not everybody learns the same way. That's one value of QuickStart, is that we can accommodate, we can meet, and we can actually provide our platform to meet all these components from the student level to the organizational level to the executive level. All right. So let's talk about a few components that makes us unique. The one thing, and I don't know if you got a chance to review our site, is we provide a subscription model. This is something that I would say that's going to be, as we're the leading type of organization that's providing this right now to our customers. we provide a access or a subscription over the course of the next 12 months. That student has access to over 500 different types of self-paced courses, over 150 type of virtual instructor-led courses. I'll be able to share with that a little bit more in detail when we go to the platform. The other thing that, as far as the modality, like we said in the previous slide, everybody learns differently. So that's why we provide virtual instructor-led, self-paced courses to our students. And the last component is our CLIP platform. You're going to see where this platform is not just a simple training platform. This is a training, practice, data, career development. There's many different types of tiers or components within that platform that you can see, and that will help your organization from the student level all the way up to the executive level. All right. So there's 6 key pillars that we at QuickStart specialize in. The first one on the top is the big data. We all know about 5 years ago, 8 years ago, big data was the trend within the IT space. So that's one of our key pillars that we specialize in. The other one is the information security. This is pretty much, we look at this as a key component with any type of environment. Security is always a concern, always a priority. With the training that we provide, can help to ensure that the students down to the support team is aware and trained on the latest security type of trainings that are available. Cloud, of course, that's something that everybody is looking to go to or already moved to. So with cloud is another key pillar of what we specialize in. You're going to see that includes Azure, Amazon Web Services. So there's many different types of components, many different types of ways that cloud falls under this particular component or this particular pillar. App dev, as you can see, we provide trainings that vary anywhere from HTML, Java, C+. So as new employees or employees that are looking to further develop their skill set, we provide those different types of trainings that fall under app dev. IT ops and management, I call that the foundation of any type of organization from an IT perspective, because this is going to cover your servers, your desktops. This is also going to cover any type of end user applications, right? So we provide trainings for those particular applications as well. And DevOps, you're going to see as far as ITIL and as far as Agile, we provide different types of trainings that will fall under this component or this as far as pillar, that we also help organizations if and when needs come up that fall under that particular component. All right. What I want to do is I want to go to the next slide. So we're proud to say here at QuickStart, we are a Microsoft Gold Certified Learning Partner. We also are a Certified Learning Partner with Cisco and NetApp. As far as with Cisco, we are one of the few that can say that we are a Certified Learning Partner, or CLP, with Cisco. And with NetApp, we are one of the few that are a Certified Learning Partner with them. Also, we are a Certified Learning Partner or a partner with ITIL, CompTIA, and EC Council. So one thing you're going to see on this slide is that we're not only focused on Microsoft. We're not only focused on Cisco. We provide training, we provide the support and that partnership to our students on the different types of environments that are out there that are most commonly used on any type of environment. So now let's go to the CLIP platform. What I want to do is I want to first of all share with you guys that engagement, but most importantly, the ability to adapt to a student is very key, right? We all know that, as we saw in previous slides, if a student is going to take the time, the effort, or the organization is going to take the time and the effort to invest in the trainings, we got to make sure there are certain key performance indicators, but also to make sure that this investment is benefiting the student as well as the organization. So with this, we want to make sure that the training we provide is meeting their needs, but most importantly, it's giving that student the ability to use and implement the trainings that they have learned within the organization, right? I think the other thing is, for us, we want to help and our students become, as far as proficient, confident, but also help them with their development plan with our platform. All right. So let's talk about the 6 key components of our CLIP platform. The first component, it always starts with the students. As we saw in the previous slides, every student learns differently. But that's why with QuickStart, we provide many different components for that student to access that training, and also either through a desktop, laptop, iPad, we provide that ability to our students. The second component is our practice. What we have seen in the past is when students take trainings, they comprehend the training, but they don't have the ability to do activities, projects, labs while taking that training to ensure that they get the ability to use what they're learning in real world scenarios. So with QuickStart, we provide labs, projects, activities during the course of that training for our students to ensure they're comprehending the training that they're taking. The third component, this is through the AI component. This is through our CLIP knowledge. As the student is taking their training and there is questions or they just want additional information about that particular training, through our CLIP knowledge and our AI component, that is finding additional relevant, additional collateral documentation that the student can access to help them see other sources of information that's available to them. And I'll be happy to share with you guys during our platform, during our meeting, or as we go to the platform. The fourth component is, I call this one the student portal, or the mentor and discussion part of our platform. This gives the ability to have the student ask questions through a page or a portal. And when they ask the question, fellow students and SMEs, subject matter experts, will be able to answer, provide additional information, or answer the question for them through that portal, all right? And then as we're going into Q4 in 2019, we're gonna have the ability for the students to schedule one-on-one mentoring sessions with their SMEs so they can get additional training, additional coaching for those trainings that they're taking. So the other thing, we at QuickStart, we are very data-driven because our customers are very data-driven. So we provide down to the student level, the data, the analytics to show the return on investment, to show how much the student is using our platform. And when we see, and through the data, you can also see when students are not using it to make the proper adjustments within the organization in real time versus manually tracking everything. We provide that data to our students. The sixth component is we can integrate through most LMSs, learning management systems, through an API component. So what we have seen in the past from organizations that they have one internal training site for all industry-specific, internal-specific trainings, and they have an external site for all their IT training. With the API component, we can potentially provide that seamless integration from a student level. It's one view, one source for all their training needs. So now let's go ahead and go to the QuickStart, to the site, so we'll review the demo. So what I want to do is, here's our site. I'm going to log in as if I was a student with QuickStart. So every student gets a unique login that they log in, right? And when they log in, they're going to go to their dashboard view. And when they go to the dashboard view, that will give them the ability to select which part they want to go to automatically. So as you can see with this dashboard, these components here, similar to the dashboard components here. So, so the first one to look at is My Courses. When we go to My Courses and I'm logged in as a student, when I select My Courses, this gives me and shows me all the different trainings that are available to me through my master subscription. All right. So as you can see, I have access to just over 550 type of self-paced courses. I have access to just over 181 different types of virtual instructor-led courses. And if I want, I can then select to see which classes that I have access to that are guaranteed to run. So I can see what classes are available within the next couple of weeks that I could attend as well. So as we talked about during the slides, I can then also filter out by as far as difficulty level. I can go by beginner, intermediate, and advanced, right? So this gives that student the ability to see where they want to start and to see that they don't, that the training that they're selecting is going to meet their needs. It's not going to be too over their head or something that's they already know part of their training, right? So if I was a student and I want to see all the self-paced courses that are available to me, I simply click on this, and this platform will then filter out and show me only the ones that are self-paced courses available to me. As you can see, there's some self-paced courses that are an hour, there's some that are 3 hours, some that are multiple days. So it's pretty easy how we do this. So for example, if I want to take the Photoshop advanced course, but I want to see what that will cover, if I can just click on course details, and what this will show me is an overview of the training, right? But also it's going to give me the course outline to ensure that it is meeting my needs as a student, to make sure that I am going to see the benefit of this particular training, right? So then once I see this is going to be a good fit for me, what I do is I just simply click on this and I launch the course, and now I have access, and now I can take the course. The benefit of this, because it is a self-paced course, I can stop it at any point in time, and when I log back in, I will then restart where I stopped, right? Because this is part of the stop, start, rewind, watch multiple times access that I have with this platform. If I want to see as far as what virtual instructor-led courses are available to me, I simply do the same thing. Now I select virtual classrooms. So when I select virtual classrooms, it's going to give me all 181 courses that are available to me. And as you can see, some are 1 day, some are 5 days, some boot camps are 7 days. And then I want to see, let's say, for example, one of our most common trainings that we see, certified ethical hacking. I want to do it, and I think I can take this class, but as a student, I want to see what's going to cover. So same thing. I go to the course detail page. This will show me the course, what's going to cover, what the objectives are of that course, the audience, who is the best person for this particular training, do I fall within that? But also it's going to provide the prerequisites, right? So then I can then ensure that this training that I'm about to take is going to meet my needs. The other component, it's going to provide me the course outline as well. So then I can then see if this is something that's going to meet the needs, once again, down to the module level, all right? So with this one's part of the GTR campaign, which is guaranteed to run. So the next training is on November 12th, right? This is a 5-day course. So because I'm part of the master subscription, I can just simply click on enroll now, and I am enrolled in that course. This process is all self-serve process. So this is very easy from a student's perspective. So that's pretty much the easiest way to do it. If you want to just go by a broad level, and if you want to see what trainings are available for Azure, for example, you simply click on Azure or type in Azure. The system or the platform is now showing you all the different courses that pertain to Azure. I can then still go from a self-paced course or a virtual instructor-led course. I can then go as far as beginner, intermediate, advanced. So this will show me from a simpler view what I have access to, right? So I want to go to the discussions page. So this is a really good component that most of my customers have seen the value in this. So let's say, for example, I'm a student and I'm taking training with Amazon Web Services, AWS. But I have a question or I just need further clarification on something. So what I do is I just simply go to my mentor in discussions, this particular component, and I want to select AWS, Amazon Web Services. With this particular portal, we now see that there's been 7 posts, there's 28 members, and 14 people are following this particular portal. Because I'm now part of this group, when I have a question, I simply put my question here, my comment, my thought, my idea here, and what happens, the fellow students will be able to help me with ideas, suggestions, but then I have also access to these SMEs, these subject matter experts that will also help me with my question or additional support that I may need, right? So this is a really good component that we have seen really good value because with training, we all know training is only as good as the last time you were taught that particular component. We know training, technology changes, evolves over the course of time. So if something comes up new, or if there's a new part of component of AWS, for example, I can just type in my question here, and then I know I have this support staff to help me with my question. The other component I want to share with you is the clip knowledge. This is part of the AI component. So I want to see what else is out there, what additional collateral, what additional documents, what additional video is out there that pertains to Amazon Web Services. With our API component, I just simply click on this, and our API component is now finding relevant content that pertains to Amazon Web Services. So as you can see, we have a few YouTube videos. We also have some collateral, some documents. So this is really good that we always want to get a refresher on anything that else is out there. So this is the easiest and the most efficient way that you would want to do that. So the other component I want to share with you is on insights. We talked about how here at QuickStart, we are very data-driven because our customers are data-driven. From down to the student level, I can then see how many courses I'm enrolled in, how many have I completed, and how many courses that I have available to me, and how much time I've invested within my training, right? The other thing I want to share is that it will show you the different sources or different types of components that we're getting our training from, but also it shows down to the day and the hour how much time that student is investing in their development through the QuickStart platform. We can also show by product as well, right? So this will give you more of a granular level to ensure that student is taking the proper training, either because of their personal development or because of the needs within the business. All right. The other component I would share with you guys is the career paths. We have seen in talking to other customers in the past that they want to continue to help evolve and develop their IT team. And we've had times where people on an IT team go to their manager, their executive team, so they want to get certified in a particular platform. They want to get certified in a particular application. In the past, the leadership team would have to gather all this information, send it to the student via email, and think and hope that they're tracking it, doing it all manual. Here at QuickStart, what we provide or what we created is a career path. So for example, if I want to be prepared to get certified in Azure developer, all right? With this, I just simply click on this, and the platform is now showing me the learning path that I need to take to help me be prepared when I want to take that certification exam. I want to make sure that when we complete this does not make the student certified, but what it does, it helps them be prepared when they want to take the certification exam. So if I have a student that wants to get certified in Azure Developer under Core Learnings, this now tells me and shows me a step-by-step process, which all trainings are included in the subscription in one view. All right. So all our customers like this view, all our students like this view, because it's now a cleaner view where they can track it and they can see the progress step by step. All right. The other component I want to share with you is under the team views. What we do here is when we have 2 or more students in an organization that have a master subscription or a master plus subscription, we provide the manager mode at no cost. What this does, it shows from down to the student level the view of the students, how many courses they've taken, how much time they've taken. Let me share that, what that looks like for you. Under Manage Your Team, this will show you down to the students how many classes they've started, which ones are using it, which ones are not using it. So we provide this visibility down to the student, down to this granular level. So this is part of my team. So I have 29 students or 29 employees that have access to the master subscription. So I can then see which students are using the solution, which ones are not. I can, during my one-on-one sessions, career development sessions, we could use this as a career path or talk about different ways they can use this platform. So if, for example, if I want to look at Leo Hernandez, which is part of my team, I can then go down to the granular level and see when's the last time he logged in, when did he start, which classes or which trainings is he a part of, or which one is he started, so I can then see how much is he using of the platform. Also, it shows down to the minute how much time has he invested so far. And the good thing about this data can be exported through a CSV file. Also, at the manager level, we now have the ability, if I want to assign specific trainings to a student, I simply click on their names here, and then I just click on assign, and then I can then specifically assign the students the classes that I want them to take. When that happens, the student will get an email to let them know that these classes have been assigned to them. All right. So I know it's a lot of information. It's a lot of moving parts. But I would say this is a really good opportunity if you have training dollars available, if you have objectives, plans for 2019 that are looking to improve, develop learning plans, learning developments for you or your team, reach out to QuickStart. We can work with you and discuss with you how we can leverage your training dollars to see a positive ROI. If you have Microsoft software training training vouchers, if you have CLC Cisco learning credits, if you have NATUs for NetApp, we could also leverage those dollars, those vouchers, toward our master subscription or towards our training as well. We also have a promotion currently going on for Q4. So I'll include that in the wrap-up email to share with you the different promotions that we have with the different gadgets that you can select when you purchase the master subscription or master plus or a virtual instructor-led class that's 3K or more. We'll be able to talk more about that with you. All right. Is there any questions by chance from the audience by chance? All right. All right. So good. So I want to thank you guys for the time. We have a support team, a support team that manages the Pennsylvania area. We have Daniel Ditch, and we also have James. They work together on the Pennsylvania area. So Daniel or James will be reaching out to you to answer any questions, talk more about the subscription, maybe even do a personalized demo on any specific trainings or any particular applications or products or platforms that you're looking at. We can always schedule a one-on-one session with you as well. All right. But I want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you for giving the opportunity to review QuickStart's platform, and we look to building a partnership in the near future.